Hello everybody, it's Kat here and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are doing another speed build and this house is inspired by the new stuff pack Nifty Knitting. I was really excited for the stuff pack to come out because I thought knitting was a really cool idea, liked some of the items that had been voted on, and I just thought that it would be a really cool, fun, crafty kind of pack. Obviously with knitting, a lot of people kind of relate that to grandmas and stuff, even though nowadays it's totally not just for grandmas. But with that in mind, I kind of wanted to make a kind of grandma style house. I don't really know what that kind of means, but I just wanted like a nice sweet little cottage with a little kind of conservatory on the side, one bedroom, very nice, plain and simple. I did think I could have done a bigger one where there's more room for like the grandkids that could come over and stuff like that, but this will definitely not be the last time I build this style house. I really enjoy building little cottage kind of crafty kind of homes. Wasn't sure what exact kind of like look I wanted to go for this house, so I did actually Google like small grandma cottages just to see what kind of things came up, and I got the inspiration from a couple of houses on there. The roof was a little bit tricky in this build, and the floor plan was a little bit weird as well because it is kind of like a box. For the inside and outside of this house, I wanted to keep it quite plain and kind of neutral as well. Seems to be quite a thing that I've been going for a little bit lately with my cottages. I'm quite obsessed with the whole pastel palette at the moment, which this pack works perfectly for because there's so many different pastel colors. I did really want to add a glass roof in the conservatory because I thought that just looks really cute and quaint, and I like the way that it looks. And of course it could be a little sunroom where the grandma goes and she sits and she does her knitting and her little rocking chair. It's just really cute. For the outside, I did want to do a little bit of landscaping. I decided to put two little parts on the outside to be flower boxes. I've seen this in a few real life homes and I wanted to see if I could implement that in The Sims because I thought it was really cute. And then just do a little bit of quick landscaping inside them to just add a little bit more shape and kind of uniqueness to the build, I suppose. All in all though, I did quite like how this house turned out. I feel like it could do a little bit of a renovation, to be honest. I did go for just wood throughout the house. I could have done some carpet because I feel like a lot of older people's homes have carpet in them because it's a bit softer, but aesthetically I think I just preferred the wood, so I just decided to go for the wood. For the kitchen, I just wanted to keep it a little like kind of nook kitchen in the corner there. The layout of this house is a bit weird, as I kind of mentioned before, and I had a bit of trouble with the windows in terms of the kitchen and putting shelving in and everything like that. Just wanted it to be quite open but very small and easy to maintain sort of thing as well. I did want to go with the same sort of color scheme of keeping it quite pale and quite basic as well, not too many frills around it either. I was a little bit disappointed that there wasn't any new kitchen kind of items that came in this pack. I know it's a knitting pack, but I thought with the whole grandma kind of feel, there might have been a few more kitchen items that could have come, or baskets with cutlery or something. Anyway, we'll get into the pack. For this pack, I did expect a little bit more of like artsy, craftsy kind of things. I think I was probably a little bit disappointed in the amount of stuff that you could use that you didn't have to go into like show hidden objects sheet to get, like the knitted stuff. All of the knitted stuff that you can get is absolutely adorable and I really like it. I guess I just feel like there should have been a little bit more, or there could have been a little bit more. Maybe a little bit more craftsy stuff, maybe a few more tables or something. I'm not really sure, but overall, I do really like the aesthetic of this pack. I love the colors. I like that there's so many different swatches and that they all match, but they kind of complement each other at the same time. I did find that a lot of the colors that came in this pack of swatches actually matched really nicely with the Laundry Day stuff pack. They had a lot of the same sort of pastel colors, which is what I really wanted for this house and what I quite liked as well. I do want to do a sort of just a pastel build, like keep everything really, really pastel and see how that goes out. So stay tuned for one of those videos that will be coming out very shortly, because it's been going in my head for so long and I just can't wait to build it. So that's definitely going to be coming up. In terms of the conservatory, we'll get back to this build. I thought this was the perfect place for a little rocking chair. The layout of this actually worked out really well to incorporate a lot more of the stuff from the Nifty Knitting pack. So I popped a rocking chair in the corner because I thought it would be a perfect place to do some knitting. Put one of those little crafty little tables underneath the window, which I thought was a really nice place for it. I really like those, and I like the little box of knitting stuff and then the little bag of all the wool. I think just aesthetically that really adds to that feel of like, yes, this is a knitting sim. This sim likes to knit. I wish there was maybe a little bit more, like maybe in debug, I haven't really gone through, but knitting needles that you could kind of put on tables a bit more rather than just one of the ones that's like accumulated with some of the other items. I loved all the little plants that came in this pack with the hanging ones that come when you're supposed to be able to knit them. I like that there's different ones for the different wall heights, though I'll only be using the ones for the low wall typically because I don't like the other wall height, to be honest. But all of the little knitting things and all the plants and stuff that came in it, I really do like the plants. I thought that was a really cool addition to be able to knit in. I thought the little penguin and bear and octopus and turtle are absolutely adorable, and I've said that before, but oh, they're just so cute, and I just love that that's there. I like the little crochet thing. I like that it changes swatches as well, and it kind of changes the pattern as well. I guess I couldn't really fault the items that came in this pack too much. I really like all the items in this pack. I just feel like there probably were a few missed opportunities in it as well. I feel like there's a few items that could have been incorporated more, or different items that could have been incorporated instead of just keeping it knitting. It could have been more craftsy and arts and crafts and having a bit more depth into like painting or writing or just building things. You know, it kind of goes with that eco lifestyle thing. Like, why couldn't you do a little bit more woodwork or something like that? I'm not sure. I just feel like there's a little bit missed opportunities for this. For the bedroom, I did want to keep it quite simple. I wanted to keep it very just cozy, I think, as the last room of the house. I did really like this eco lifestyle bed in this with the pastel colors in there, and I've used this bed time and time again. It is one of my favorite items, and I just thought the color swatches with that just fit perfectly. For the end of the bedroom, obviously we need a dresser, but I also wanted to incorporate a desk and a few more of the Nifty Knitting items. I tried to use as many items from the pack as I could, because this build is centered around the pack, and I just thought that that made a lot of sense. I do wish there was probably a little bit more paintings or wall hangings in this pack. I think that was probably one of the downfalls, or the things that I would have liked a bit more, because we know we all like to put things on our walls. They got the plants right with our weird obsession with plants, but paintings, I think, yeah, we could have had a few more paintings in the pack anyway. For the outside, I thought a rocking chair on the porch looked, well, idyllic and perfect. Where else would you put a rocking chair? So I wanted to put that. I just wanted to put a small little seating thing. I can imagine Grandma just sitting out there knitting as she watched all the neighbours walk by and having a little chin wag and stuff like that. It was just kind of cute. So that is the finished build, guys. I did feel like I kind of skimped on the landscaping on the outside of the house a little bit. I think I was just a little bit tired once I'd finished the house. But I feel like it definitely could do with a renovation. I do hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know down in the comments below what your thoughts on the Nifty Knitting pack were. I would love to hear them and just kind of chat about what we liked and what we didn't like, being a community voted pack. Please give this video a thumbs up as well. Thanks so much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already, and don't forget to hit that notification bell as well for more speed builds and build challenges as well that I upload weekly on this channel. I do hope you are doing well, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.